Yeah. So is your faith in God is a big part of your strength?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a part of my strength, and I think Jerusalem is one of holy city in the world for Christian, for Jewish people, and for Muslim people. Is three faith in one city. So I think if you really think you're tired or you think you're just not going to be able to do something big in the sport area after you're going to Western Wall, after you visit Jerusalem, you feel completely different because you have different energy in that city and it just help you.
Wow. So is it more of like a spiritual energy? Would you say?
I believe, yes, it's more spiritual energy. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
the Western Wall just kind of fills your soul up, and then you just feel like re-energized to keep going.
Yeah, I would say so. And believe me or not, before Finland 2005, when I went over there, I did so great. And I was feeling like I did something for my family, for just, I did something big just to create something. And with spiritual energy, it was helping me a lot.
Yeah, that's interesting with like elite athletes. Um, I've heard there's a documentary on Fedor Emelianenko.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing a documentary where someone was talking about him, and I think he's a psychologist or something, and he said that Fedor has this spiritual energy, like he doesn't get like this, almost like it's like a eternal energy.
Eternal, yeah.
Because I notice when we talk, you always talk about that too. Because you always say that you feel that, like, you're like, I feel a good energy, a good positive. Uh,
Yeah, I mean, back in the days, like I'm talking like 2,000 years ago, human being always try to believe on something, for something. And if you believe for something good, for something positive, it will be happen sooner or later. But you have different people. We always complain about his life. We always feel like bad. On white collar, you see only like black marks. So that people, I try to tell them, hey, I'm not your friend. I don't want to know you. Just leave me alone.
yeah,
So I believe every stops, each barrier, everything, it's on your mind, in your mind. And if you try create something big, you're gonna create it. But since beginning, if you're gonna stop yourself and you're gonna say, "Hey, listen, it's never gonna be happen. I'm not able to do it." How come a lot of people from injuries? I'm talking especially now about me. After three ligament, we switched me on my left knee, and I did what I did. And some people call me like the Russian man with left bionic knee.
oh yeah,
So yeah, I did, and I came from such a big injury, and I did it because people who know me, first of all, my family, and I myself, I was believing myself, and I had a lot of support. But if you doesn't have that support, if you doesn't believe yourself, you just stop your mind. a lot of people asking me, how come it doesn't hurt to your body? I said, my body doesn't lift. What lift with kind of it? It's only my mind. That's it.
Yeah, you just ignore your body.
I mean, you suffer, you have pain, but everything in your head. Albert Einstein used to say, we only use of our brain only 5 to 7%. But when you're going to such a big lift weights, I believe even like maybe not you, but some other people gonna make joke or laughing about this, what I'm gonna say on the podcast. But everything, it's in your brain, on your mind, and you doesn't use your 5-7% when you such a high adrenaline. You use your brain and after your body much more because it's kind of stress situation. Like it's gonna be like this: or we're gonna kill you, or you're gonna lift. So you have other option. You have to lift. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Is that what you think about when you lift?
This is how I see things in heavy weights and heavy lifts. This is how I especially see that kind of things. If you think different, if you feel different, if you're gonna say, I'd be happy to hear it.
Is that the way you need to think to lift the world record, the weights? Do you think
Yes,
do you think all
yes.
guys that lift that kind of weight they think like that?
Uh, I believe yes. Yeah,
They have
I
that
know,
in mind.
I know. When we compete with Andy Bolton, he was going to his each attempt to first, to second, to third, like it was the last time. Or he's gonna die, or he's gonna lift. That's it. There's no doubt. Any other attempt is not gonna be happen in other life. It's just gonna happen today. Or you lift, or you die. There's no other day, no any other option. Nobody gonna give you. And I believe, even like you said, Fred Hatfield, right?
Yeah.
He did his world record in 45 years of age,
Yeah.
which is mean. Which is mean. He didn't. He didn't say nobody. Hey, listen, I'm old guy, or I have pain in my ass, I have pain in my balls, or whatever he got. He just did it. Nothing stopped him. It's mean. He said, "I'm gonna do it," and he did this. And I think, yeah, or you're gonna die, or you're gonna live.
Yeah, he said that he got into a closet in his mind, is what he said. He would go into a closet, and I think he said he would even pray in there in his head. He would say a prayer, and he said that's where you get in the zone.
I don't know about you, about like big guys, like big lifters, but when I'm going like to big lifts, to lift heavy lifts, heavy weights, I'm trying not to talk nobody, nothing. Just put on me towel or just turn around with chair against wall. People close to me, around to me, it doesn't exist.
Wow. For how long before your lift?
15 minutes.
Do you feel like you're going crazy in those 15 minutes or what? Like, what's that like?
Crazy, crazy. I'm going for sure, but only when I see the bar. And when I see bar, I doesn't feel weights. I feel something heavy make pressure on me. That's it.
Yeah, Julius Maddox said when he feels like sick almost, like he can't eat on the day he's gonna go for a big record. But then he said once they call his name, it's like a flip switches, and he's gonna kill it.
I don't know if I told you, I'm like about 3 years, maybe a little bit more. I sleep with CPAP.
Yeah.
And when I went to Belarus in Minsk, I couldn't sleep well in that night before going to meet. Just was feeling like bad. I don't know, maybe stressed a little bit or something. But also it was very cold. It was a lot of winter. It was a lot of snow. I'm sorry. It was winter time. And when I came over, it was like 10 a.m., 10 a.m. something, and I was like dizzy, you know. And after like I just went to warm up room, I just wake up. And again, if you believe in yourself and your family support you, we believe in you, everything possible. And like I said, if somebody doing world record in the gym, for me it doesn't count. You have to do record in international contest.
It has to be official.
Has to be. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's it. I believe I still have a couple more years to do another big meets, and I think I'm gonna do it. But 2020 is most terrible years for everybody, for sport, for for every human being. 2020 this year it shouldn't be exist.
Yeah, it kind of stopped everything.
And believe me or not, I forgot to tell you, 2008 it was the same year. It was year of the rat year. And 2008 I had such a bad injury on my life, which was 12 years ago exactly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 2008, 2012. Next one it will be 2032. It will be a rat year again. And this is most disgusting animal,
Yeah. When did
dirty and disgusting.
when did the knee injury happen? And what were you doing?
2008.
2008.
Yep.
And what were you doing? Squat.
1310 or 1320.
1320.
Yeah. And Greg, he put me on ambulance. I don't know where it was met, but I remember Greg was close to me.
Wow.
Like, look at me. You know the joint patella on your knee, right?
Yeah.
If you stay forward, straight, patella, look forward, right? My body was here, patella was in the back.
Oh man, that's scary.
It was scary. It was a lot of pain, but somehow I didn't pass out, and I am happy. I just screamed like Vlad, and Louis said, "It's a bad fucking injury."
Did you think you were done?
Positive. I was thinking I'm done.
Wow.
Positive.
Do you feel like God put the right people in your life for you to succeed, like Louis Simmons?
I wouldn't say so. The God give me another case to check me how I strong spiritually, how I strong inside. He give me an option to check me if I gonna went through it, I gonna fix myself, I gonna come back, or just gonna say, or just fuck it, I'm a weak person, just leave it.
Yeah, it's just a test.
Yeah, Some guy asked another guy, "Why you need your head?" Another guy answered him, "I just need to eat, put food in my mouth, take a shit, and that's it. This is how I use my body." He said, "If you think so, you should have born and that on the earth because you're useless."
Yeah.
I think even in Bible, God said and tell us your body, human being, human being need take care of your body. Your body is a very smart machine. You cannot be useless person. You cannot wake up in the morning, have a breakfast, after you need to have a lunch, dinner, come to your house, make sex with your wife, bring kids to the life, and not do nothing. It's like kind of animal way.
Yeah, yeah, you have to honor the gifts you're given, right? I mean, you have to do what you can, and I think it says that your body is a temple.
Exactly. Your body is a temple. Even Bible said this. Torah, Bible, everything.
And I think it says you're that if you're given a gift, you have to do something with it. You can't, you
If
can't.
you if you if you have a gift and you choosing one, you have to with gift give to somebody else to switch over to other people.
Yeah.
This is how I believe, and this is how I know should the things work out.
And I mean, you have to do everything you can as well, right? Because, like, I tell this to, of top power lifters all the time. Like, someone like you, there's very few people in the world who could even lift what you could lift. So you have to honor what God gave you the gift to be able to do it, and you have to do it. You have to do it. Otherwise, you're throwing your gift away.
Yeah, but one thing I didn't say in wet place, in wet country where I live, nobody cares, nobody give a shit what you're doing, what kind of gift, what kind of talent you have, because in that country, what's popular is basketball or football, like a soccer. That's it. But believe me or not, in the United States, I was even a citizen, and people was respecting me much more. People was saying, "Listen, we know this guy. This guy can do crazy things." But where I live, unfortunately, but again, I believe in myself. My wife, she's believe in myself. I have a big support, and I believe I can do still big things, and nothing and nobody gonna stop me. This is my formula to big lifts.
That's the formula right there.
Nothing to edit from my side. This is my way for my life. And like you said, whatever it's happened, injury, you think you done. I was positive I'm finished, yeah. But from somewhat reason, something inside start to fight me inside. I was telling like to myself, "You weak person, you just piece of shit. You have to wake up. You have to do it again and again." And after I just wake you up, I mean, I wake myself from like deep dreaming. You know what I mean? I had a big, like a deep dream, and I just awake myself. I said, "Hey, awake, wake up. You have to do it something."
Wow, that happened to you?
Yeah, I believe. Yeah, my body was my body feel like rusty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was feeling I'm like useless.
Wow.
Yeah,
And then you just decided, no, I have to. I have to do this.
Yeah,
Ha-
absolutely.
Do you think you have gotten close to your maximum abilities, or do you feel like you have much more?
I think power, spiritual power, it helped me to solve like a big problem, and spiritual power helped me to avoid around me negative energy, negative people, and with spiritual power helping me to move forward.
So you're still moving forward.
For now, as I told you, like 8, 9 weeks, I am out of heavy training because of COVID-19, all this stuff area, all this shit what happened on whole world. But I believe since next week things gonna change it, and I will start to going to bring my shape back.
Your mind's ready.
Yeah, especially from that kind of conversation with you, I feel much more fresh.
Yeah, yeah, like a new, like a fresh breath of air.
Like I feel I put my phone on charger and it gives me a lot of energy.
It's charging. You're ready to go again.
Yeah, and from 2018 it was end. Since beginning 2018, I had a good rest and I'm ready to come back again. Yeah.
You're ready to go back to battle. But where is Greg Nora and where's Matt Winning?
But I tell you another thing, Scott, what I think. If you wanna lift heavy numbers, you wanna do heavy lifts, never say numbers because as I told you, if you're never gonna do it, a lot of people gonna say, hey, listen, you promised us something, you never did this, so you piece of shit. You have to keep your word. We saying, I mean, I used to grow up in not really good neighborhoods, and people used to saying, never ever say your word, and if you say a word, it's never gonna back again. It's not a bird. So always keep your word. Because if you're not gonna do it, you piece of shit. You're just bullshit talker. That's it.
That's good, man. And you're a world record holder, so I think you got a good word. But you still, no numbers, but you still because most guys they're finished, right? They stop trying to keep going, but you still have dreams and vision that you could do more than you've ever done still.
Still, I think, but in that conversation, I'm not gonna be tell you. And yeah, I still have vision, and still people believe in me, and I believe in myself. But in that conversation, I don't want to say nothing what it can can hurt me in the future.
But you still have it in your heart to fight the battle still, to go to war.
Still, I have to go to battle. Yeah, I believe I need to come back. Yeah, yeah.
That's awesome, Vlad. Well, that's a perfect place I feel to end it. And so we'll end it right there. Thank you for doing this, and we're gonna do it again with Greg Panora, and we're gonna do it again with Matt Winning too. I've talked to both of them, and they want to do a podcast with you. So those are gonna be awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. Was happy talking to you. It was great conversation, great dialogue.
Right on. Thank you, Vlad, and I will talk to you soon, very soon.